Okay, this is Thursday evening, the 19th, around 8 o'clock. Right now, temperatures to the north and the mountains are here in the 20s. Elsewhere, it's in the 30s. Overnight tonight, temperatures will drop down. This takes you to around 6 o'clock in the morning. Most areas are in the 20s in Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, southern Jersey. They're right along the coast. It's above freezing. Delaware and south, it's above freezing. Precipitation starts to move in from the west. And let's see if we can fix this up a little bit. What we've got going on. Let's see. This is around 5 in the morning. You can see it's out towards Erie and Bradford, north of Pittsburgh. This is around 8 o'clock in the morning. They have this much snow on the ground out here, and you got a trace going out here towards State College as we move during the late morning hours towards noon. There's some 20s, yeah, 20s. I wish it was 20 inches. There's probably 2 to 3 inches in some areas here, an inch around it. It's just moving into the uh, Williamsport, Selinsgrove, Sunbury area, and then it moves to the east overnight. Now, this is your snow total by about 5 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning. Eastern part of the state doesn't get their snow during the day as much. It's mostly at evening at night. But as you can see, it spreads down all the way into Delaware and Jersey down here. And that 850 millibar, now you got an inverted trough, but that 850 millibar um, will be right about here during when precipitation's coming down. This is around midnight. And you can see here's that -8 where I tell you to watch. And anywhere along this thing, as it drops, there could be a burst of snow depending on where the moisture is at the time that this -8 comes through, because overnight it drops to the south. Anywhere along this thing here, you just need an hour of snow and you can get 2, 3 inches real quick, like a heavy burst of snow. We had it years ago, and it could happen again. I think last year. I think we had one where it came across Harrisburg through Reading and Allentown and into Jersey there, but it happened then, and it was like a 40-mile wide of heavy snow. They had like 5, 6 inches of snow in that little band there. So here is about 3 o'clock in the morning, and now it's moved down here to where it's heading towards Reading and Allentown, and it's clearing. It's at Harrisburg, and it's heading towards York and Lancaster, and then it just moves off. But when it's all said and done, it's out of the area, and temperatures are cold. This is Saturday afternoon. If you're going to the football game, dress warm. Temperatures will be in the 20s. And then as we get through the nighttime hours, you can see them drop drastically towards Sunday morning. Single digits in the Poconos, northern New Jersey, no, northern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey around 10 degrees. Here's Allentown, Reading. Here's Philadelphia. You're in the teens. South Jersey in the teens. Um, Delaware in the teens. Pittsburgh teens. Teens. And then as we get into Sunday afternoon, it warms up a little bit, but it stays in the teens to the north, 20s to the south. It doesn't go above freezing on Sunday. As you get into Monday morning, um, you can see there are some blues here, which means there are some possible below zero temperatures here. And around it, it's single digits in Wilkes-Barre and Scranton and the Poconos, Reading. You're in the single digits. Everybody else, it's in the lower 10 to 15 degree range. And then as we get into Monday during the day, it stays below freezing to the east and central part. It gets a little bit above freezing out here towards Pittsburgh. And that's just guiding in. But as we get back into the overnight hours on Monday night going into Christmas Eve, you can still see some teens to the north up here. So if you got any snow on the ground, it's going to stick around. Maybe not in the roads, but on the grass. It ain't going to go anywhere. And as we get to the morning hours, here's around 8 o'clock in the morning. You can see temperatures in western PA are around freezing. Eastern PA, they're in the 20s. Jersey 20s, Delaware. So it hasn't melted. And what I expect going on then will be, let's see if I can find it. Let's back this up a little bit. But here you go. Here's some snow coming back down. This is about 2 o'clock in the morning, Christmas Eve, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then it crosses the state. And then this takes you to Christmas Eve around 5 o'clock. And look at that. It's snowing down here. Amazing. And snow here too. So everybody gets a chance of snow all the way down to the coast here. And even down here towards the lower part of Delaware, you got a chance down here too. If you're trying to figure out, well, how much do we get all together? Because I separated this. This is total snow between Friday night, over the weekend, some snow squalls up here, and then the storm for Christmas Eve, or the little storm for Christmas Eve. So I'm not talking about a blizzard or heavy snow, but those are good numbers, and a lot of that's going to hang around because it won't melt. Maybe iffy out here by Pittsburgh, but I think the snow that's going to come through on Christmas Eve might make it white for you. So hey, I'm trying to get the white Christmas to happen for everybody, and it hasn't happened in a long time. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed and I get this right. All right, and so everybody take care, and I will update this tomorrow afternoon, probably around 2 o'clock, because then I'll have a better idea what tomorrow's storm's going to be. All right, everybody take care. Be safe.